Greetings of peace. I pray this finds you and your families well. I'm excited to tell you about a new aspect that I've decided to add to my RUH online healing program. When I was putting together the program, I challenged myself to keep each lecture between 7 and 10 minutes. This allowed me to get across the most important points in the least amount of time, but I discovered that I easily could have spoken on each aspect for a half an hour or even an hour. I was talking to my mastermind group, a group of folks who helped me sort of share this work, and they said, well, you should have calls every month because there's so much material that would really support people in their walking. And I thought, well, that'd be the perfect addition. When I put together the online lectures, the online healing tool, one-on-one support with healers, with this monthly call, where I'm going to be adding these additional pieces, these parts that have to do with our heart's deepest longings. Self-love and self-care, getting out of resistance, how to receive, the secrets to a deep remembrance, and really establishing that connection with the divine. This really kind of tied the bow around the program and allowed all the pieces to come together that's going to make this lifestyle a real possibility. What I've decided to do with these monthly calls is approach 3 topics. The first is a lecture on this additional information that didn't make it in the original course. But the second thing is to give you an opportunity to ask me questions about the course as you're going through it. There's going to be a lot of things that come up for you that maybe I didn't think to address in the original course, and this gives us a chance to kind of go back and forth. I always find that I have the easiest time teaching the questions, and many times questions lead me into areas of the material that I haven't even considered before. The last thing is I'd like to do healing demonstrations on these calls. Each month, I'd like to take someone who's having a hard time getting through the process and lead them through the steps. This gives everyone on the call a chance to connect to the process in action, but also maybe to discover a place where you're not going as deeply as you could, or to see some aspect of it that you were missing. It's my sincere intention to see people truly embody this work in their lives. It's a wonderful feeling to know that we can go from upset to resolved in any circumstances in our lives using only our spiritual connection. I really believe that with the combination of these monthly calls, having a chance to connect each month in community with other people who are learning this process, see actual live demonstrations, get your questions answered, and learn about deeper parts of the process, you're going to find that pretty soon these steps become second nature. It's also great to connect with like-minded people and to hear their questions, because very often they may say something in a way that reaches you or ask a question that suddenly allows the whole process to make sense. It's been part of my vision to create a worldwide community of people who are practicing this RUH approach to spiritual healing. These monthly calls are going to give me a chance to share my latest insights that hopefully will help you along your way, but also to keep my finger on the pulse of the community so I can get a sense for what are the challenges, the needs, and the breakthroughs of the people who've decided to take this journey with me. In a few days, I'll be sending out another short video that introduces this month's conference call topic. Remember, if you're already a member of the course, to be sending me your questions at james@liveruh.com and let me know the things you'd like me to address or focus on in this month's call. If you have topics you'd like to hear me address, send those along as well. And if there's something going on in your life that you'd be willing to share in the group and you'd like to volunteer to be a healing demo, send me an email as well. Let me know what's going on and when might be a good time for you. I often say that when someone volunteers to be a healing demonstration, that they're doing the work for all of us. Because sooner or later, if I don't go through something very similar to them, then I've been through it in the past, or someone I care about will be going through it. And in this way, we all grow in community. I know that it can take a lot of support to establish a new habit in our lives. That's why I believe the combination of these monthly calls, when taken alongside the Learning Center lectures and the RUH online healing tool where you're learning to move through your own challenges, being able to reach out to the certified practitioners and get your questions answered on this monthly call really kind of wraps the whole program in a way that makes it a reality for you. I hope you can join me for these monthly calls. And if you haven't had a chance to join the online program, you can go to liveru.com. There you'll be able to watch the free tutorial that gives a complete overview of the RUH healing program. That'll give you a sense of what these monthly calls will be about. As I said, I'm looking forward to these calls because each month we're going to be delving into the topics that make a divinely inspired, ridiculously and unbelievably happy life a real and true possibility. I hope to see you there. Take care.